All right, it is Tuesday, March 16th, 2021, and we're ready to take on another job. So, we need a few more $1,000 before I can buy a better mower, and about 6,000 if I want to upgrade my HQ to a larger one. So, we still can't quite get a third person, a second employee. Now, the campsite at Whiteadder Glamping looks sort of daunting with a 4.5-star complexity. The other alternative mows are the Rowley Manor Orchard, which we've already done, and it does pay well. And then there's a trash collection, which we don't want to do, and 62 Coville Street. So it's a small mow. I could do it. It would be quick, but the money's not great. And then obviously just another trash collection. So I'm thinking of taking the eco mower and going to Whiteadder Glamping and getting an employee to mow this, and we'll come away with almost 4,000 right there. So I think that's the way we're going to do it. So I'll assign this job to myself, and we'll take that trimmer. We're going to have a completion target of 99%. It's just a general cut between 2 3/8 and 2 3/4. So we'll call it 2.5 inches. We got 3 minutes and 20 seconds to do a ground check, and we're supposed to cut it in 55 minutes. It recommends a 42 inch, which is what we have, and the grass is not very long at 6 3/4 inches. Okay, so there's a lot of these little cabins, but it actually doesn't look terrible. There's not a lot of stuff here. I've still never seen the property. So let's do a ground check real fast. There's a lot to mow, though. We are looking for 5 objects. I think let's just keep running the perimeter for right now. Here's 1. It doesn't show me how much we have to mow. Do we have to mow all of that back there, too? That's wild. If so, it's huge. I know in like the park, it does break it apart into different segments, and so you don't actually have to cut every square inch of it. You cut it in like waves. So we'll have to go back there and check, but maybe it's not all of it. And nothing there. So yeah, I think it is going to be back here. We're still looking for 4 objects, so yep, here's 1. There's a lot of ground to cover. We've got 3. We have 4. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's fast. I can't be super precise. I only have to get to 99%, but with how large it is, we definitely can't waste too much time on this. One of my concerns is that I go too fast and I still don't hit everything, and then I'm looking for individual blades of grass that didn't get hit. Oh, I just hit a flower. Come on. Okay. We got a third one right here. Oh, it never ends. Okay, I did white out that corner a little bit, and How? You know, I haven't been checking some of the other spots, but that worries me a little bit. Alright, back over here. Try and get under here a little bit more thoroughly. Let's not do that again. Okay. Get that spot next to the stairs. There we go. Continue through here. Very intricate. I can see the 4.5-star complexity. It's very intricate. I thought there were going to be more like obstacles in the middle of the grass. It's just that there's lots of turns and perimeter and things like that to deal with. Very good job. I don't think we ever have to worry about the battery dying, but we have used a decent amount of it. I wonder if some of the smaller electric trimmers have that problem where you won't quite get the job done if you're inefficient with the trimming. All right, so 2.5. Oh, we don't have a 2.5. It was 2 3/8 to 2 3/4, right? That's why I said 2.5. So we can go 2 5/8, but here's to hoping that's the right amount. And that might come back and haunt me right now. All right, we got that. So we're going to have this double lapped. I don't know if I just mow the convenient direction for each section and it just is what it is. Since we're not going for like a perfect mow here, I don't know that like trying to match up all the stripes across the entire place is, you know, the way to go. I think we just try and get the job done in 55 minutes. Keeping in mind that I'm 25 in. There we go. There. We're sliding a slight bit. There we go. Try and just get this done. I thought this was going to be the easy spot, but maybe not so much. It's just on that like decent hill. Come back around. I've never been glamping before. It's not something I've really ever felt the need to do. And when I go camping, it is always chaotic and am, you know, just kind of, maybe you could say spontaneous. It's never like well thought out. Like next weekend we're gonna go camping. It's like, hey, what are we doing? Let's go camping. Just throw everything in the car, go, realize we have a third of what we expected to have, and it's just a free-for-all. And then it's like, all right, we're over it. Next day, pack it all up, do it again, go home. So glamping might be more my speed, but like I don't know if I'd want to pay money to just go sleep in a little cabin out in the middle of nowhere. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think? Is it a thing? Is it something you enjoy? Am I missing something by not doing it? This is going to look nice through here. It should almost let you decide if it's going to be an eco contract, not be like dictated, and maybe like certain locations offer like a prize, like a cash value if you do it as an eco contract. Like, oh, you know, we support your initiative for, you know, green lawn care. We'll give you an extra $100 for using the eco mower. But instead, I'm over here at this glamping place with my battery mower that's used almost a quarter of its charge, and I've done 20%. So for those of you at home keeping track with the math, we're not going to finish with the battery we've got. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. I was trying to debate how that was going to shape up, but we're going to do the back section, the length, and we're going to do this section this way. Did I miss a spot there on the left? Like 2 blades. Okay. I thought I missed like a whole strip. It's going okay. One more little spot right here. Come around the front. We'll take the shortcut. And there we go. I was thinking I wasn't going to stop, but then we came to a stop. It coasts weird. Like sometimes it actually like doesn't stop, and then other times it feels like it's just coming to an instant stop. Like right there, it stopped very smooth. All right, we'll get all of that. We'll clean up down here, and we'll be looking pretty solid. We can go back to where we left off on the other section. Oh, we got one more. I did not go down this section over here. Okay. I don't know if we need to do a second lap here, or if we just start hitting it. Yeah, second lap probably would have helped. Once I'm done with this spot, the flower bed will not be on my turn side, so it's not so bad, but it probably would have been worth it. Still trying to get used to the deceleration on this so I can time when to let off the throttle. This is kind of a cool property, though. It's very different from the other stuff I've done. I have not done all of the Ancient Britain contracts. I've seen a little bit. I've done the Standing Stones, or what are they called? The Royal Stones. I've done the Royal Stones several times, but I've never seen all of them. So I'm kind of excited to get through this and see some of that content. This is such a nice, relaxing way to spend my day off, mowing fictional grass. I already mowed my grass after work yesterday, so I get to mow fake grass today. Alright, we're going to try and squeeze past that, and we are going to widen this part. It was not worth it to not have the second lap. Especially because if I keep going with the same line I was on, it's going to be a little bit tight to turn around. Oh, I missed a spot. We did not cut that close enough on the last one. Going pretty quick through here, so hopefully I'm not missing some of these spots, but when I come back to like finish up in there, I'll be able to look and see if there's like a patch here and there that need to be touched up. Alright. Let's go. We'll have to hit that little patch on my left. Just like that. Yeah, even 2 passes is a little rough with the angle that wall comes across. Ooh, we're a little out of control there. Seems like we're making better progress relative to battery consumption now than I was before. I don't know if it's going to stick that way, but it's doing okay. For what it's worth, too, we have 12 minutes to mow, and we are so not finishing in 12 minutes. Like, I haven't done that middle section yet. I have so much of this to still do. And I'm wondering if, even though it recommends a 42, if I should not have brought a 42. I don't even know if there's a bigger electric mower. Maybe I really, like, it comes down to the trimming, and I needed to not trim for 20 minutes. We are going to see what we can do to get this back up to the tempo that we need it to be. It's hard with those sharp angles. I am nowhere near 55 minutes. What would you have done different? What would you have done different? Because we are very far behind. Was it the trimming? Am I mowing it at the right tempo and I just trimmed for too long? Yep. See? Hitting that with the trimmer, though, makes that less annoying to mow. I don't know if it's faster, but it's less annoying. Alright, let's go over here. Do the same thing on this side. This one's actually a little bit wider, so it's not so bad. I want a bigger mower. I want an electric 60-inch if such a thing exists. We're just going to do all of this down here real quick and not come back down this side. All right. The battery's all like flashing at me. It's under 50%. Like, you don't need to flash that early. I'm not that close to running out of juice. Oh! I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop. It was like full blown on reverse and it would not stop in time. I don't know if we technically hit. It looked like we did. I did not trim around that garden. I am just realizing that right now that I didn't do anything on the interior because there was nothing except for that one garden. So we'll just have to watch out for it. Alright, that's a little bit easier. How far behind are we? Maybe I only need to trim around the cabins, and I only need to do like under the very, very depths of them, and trust the mowing to just get close enough. There's just so many of them that like even that, like it might cut off like 5 or 10 minutes, but like I feel like just the sheer volume of how much property there is, I don't know that I could trim it in 5 minutes. Oh, really? We've not overloaded yet. Let's go ahead and just hit this while we're right here. Okay, we're going to do a second lap around it. It's got that like kind of kidney bean shape. Too many ins and outs. Okay, what about back here? Go the length. Do we do that? Or do I just mow the small section and then come over here? It's not great shaped. I kind of like the idea of just mowing it section by section, to be honest. So we'll just get this side done. There is another flower bed on the other side I didn't see. We do it in an hour and 5 minutes. We got 15% to go. We do it in 3 minutes. It's going to be close. It's a decent sized section up here. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna guess we missed that. Looks like we missed a tiny bit of it. We got 2.5 minutes. I don't even know if there's like a 50 when it comes to the electric mowers. Like maybe this like 40 or 42 or whatever we're on is like as big as it's gonna get. If that's the case, this is terrible. There's no way. Missed those like 5 blades of grass back there. Oh, we actually completed it. And look at how much is left. I don't know if I needed to trim now. There's a decent amount of grass here. That might be the challenge for the next time I come here is, can I mow it to 99% without trimming? That's a lot of grass. I mean, it's like I trimmed that way more than that for sure, but like it wasn't necessary, right? Like if this is how much I left just like barely under the decks and I just went straight past them, that might be possible. So we were 8 minutes over time and I spent almost 20 minutes trimming. When I called it earlier that like 10 minutes was like the limit, it really might have been. We used 3/4 of the battery, and this is probably on the larger side of the properties. The only thing that might affect that even more is hitting a property that's maybe not this large, but is thicker and maybe even wet. So for short grass in clear weather, it did very well. Okay. Let's get out of here. All right, you know, it actually looks okay. It's not beautiful and striped and stuff, but like it's all cut. It looks decent. They're going to be happy campers. All right, let's call it good. So, got a ground check time bonus of 3 pounds and then ground check earnings 25. We did have 750 in fines and it looks like $6 or 6 pounds in flowers destroyed. We hit 3 of them, I think. I would say there were 2 pounds apiece. 150 in collisions. It's not bad. We did pick up 16, 21, 13. So pretty awesome there. And then Amber, let's see, brought in 1946, but got an extra 2450 for the ground check earnings. 150 in fines. Oh no, that's me. Wait, how does that work? Same. So the reward was 1946, but it says 1969. So they definitely gave her extra credit for the ground check earnings. I wonder if she earns that because I did it? Because they have the exact same fines. It says their fines are 150, not 750. And then that was my amount for flowers and collisions. I don't know. That's weird. It's almost like half my data. Anyway, we're going to move on. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We got a new rank. We are established rank 3. If you liked the video, go ahead and leave a like. Click the subscribe button, help support the channel, and then I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.